Hey folks, this is Scott at the X-Fed Homestead. Well, today I've already been busy. I've got the potatoes in the ground behind me. I pulled back the white tarp there. You see the white side of the silage tarp now. I pulled that back so I could do a couple extra rows of plantings, and I got the potatoes in already. But one of the things I need to do today, and one of the reasons you found that silly title for this particular video, is that I'm taking the chickens out, and the little chicks, well, they love grass. I'm going to get the John Siskovich style chicken tractor out today, and it's been overwintering over here by the chicken coop, and so I'm going to put the chicks out. It's been really rainy and wet, so I haven't wanted them outside, but they're more than old enough and they're feathered out, so they can go out now. So we'll do that, and I got a few other little surprises for you, so let's get to work. Well, there's the chicken tractor. It lasted the winter outside in pretty good shape. And the new wheel mechanism I have in the back that helps me move it, working fantastic. To give you a little history lesson, it's got two rails on either side, which the Cornish crossbirds won't use, but my egg layers will use it when I put them out here. And I had two, but for now I have one. I repurposed the other nesting box. So I have one nesting box and one feeder. So it's got some nice green grass under it, and I got to get the birds out here. Well, the coop's ready to go. I put it over in this section of the yard because the ground needs a little bit of work. It's looking really green around the yard here. We've had nothing but rain the past couple of weeks, very few sunny days, and so the gardening season's way behind. And I hear this same kind of weather has hit farmers all over New England, so that plantings are not even in the ground yet for crops that would have been done weeks and weeks ago. So it's been difficult with the rain, but it does make really nice grass. And so I want to get the chicks out on it as soon as possible. The only ones that are going in here now are the Cornish cross chicks. I'm going to use the other chicken tractor, the little one that you saw me pulling a little bit. I'm going to use that one for the other birds, but they'll go out here in another few days. I'm going to keep them inside just a little bit longer to keep an eye on them by themselves. So with that being said, let's get the birds. Well, I had to put these boards here because I don't have a permanent top for the brooder. And these birds needed to come out of here at least a week ago. But they get all excited when I take the top off. One thing that'll keep them congregated though is if I put some food in there, so maybe that might help. Come on now, get down. Get down. Well, the chicks are getting used to their new home. They all seem cuddled down together at the other end, but there are a few that are wandering around. The grass is good, and they're pecking at it. You can see them over there pecking at the ground and doing some scratching, so things are going according to plan. I think things will be normal when I throw some food in that feeder. They have plenty of water and they have plenty of grass. A lot of bugs to peck at. I think they're going to be just fine. Well, there's something that I said in the title of this silly video, and that chicks like trucks and tools. Well, one of the things we got here at the XFed Homestead is a new tool, and it's a truck. So we got the big red truck. It's a Toyota Tundra. I got it a couple days before Christmas, actually, and it's kind of a retirement Christmas present to myself. And we've already put it to good use here on the homestead, and there are a lot of projects I plan on doing in the future, and having a truck around, well, that's going to be a lot nicer. Anyhow, we're going to put that to use, and I also got a new tool that I'll be showing you in a few minutes. It's an electric chainsaw, and I had my doubts about these things, but I decided finally to bite the bullet and go get an electric chainsaw. And since I don't have a lot of tree work to do, I thought I could use that around the homestead. I'll show you how I use it in a few minutes. Hey. I gotta put this guy back. Chicks only like working with trucks for so long. There you go. Seems to like how he looks on camera. Well, it didn't take him very long to figure out the feeder. It looks like the chicks and the feeder are going to be good friends from now on. The other new tool that I bought for the homestead is this DeWalt 16-inch chainsaw. It's a pretty good saw. It doesn't have the power that my Husqvarna has, but for what I need it for, it's fantastic. In fact, it really helped me out when I was building my raised beds, and I had to cut 2-inch by 12-inch boards that are a full 2 inches by a full 12 inches. And it made that nice straight cut right along where I needed it, and I could have plenty of control with it. So I ended up trading in the skill saw for the chainsaw in that particular application. And the other thing is, I don't have a lot of big trees to take down. I have 5 trees I have to work on this summer, and I think this is going to be the machine for me. I do have a 60 volt battery. What is this? A 6 AH flex volt, 20 volt to 60 volt. And so this is a pretty powerful battery. I've seen it in other equipment. It's the biggest battery I've used. I use mostly 20 volt DeWalt stuff, and it revs right through wood, so check it out. Just like that. And the first day I had it, a large branch fell in my neighbor's yard, and she was mentioning it to me, and I said, well, don't worry, I just got a new chainsaw, I'll come cut it up. And it just took a second, and I grabbed it. I didn't have to mess with oil or gas or keep pulling it. I just press the button and it starts right up. Now, is it going to go for a long time? I haven't really tested it yet, but it probably won't go for all that long. I won't buck up a cord of lumber with this, or a cord of wood, but it does little jobs that I need to do quickly. I just grab it off the shelf and plug the battery in. The only maintenance caveat is that, and I like this oil indicator that's clear, you just are supposed to empty it out of oil, or I guess it'll leak or something like that. So it says to empty oil out of it after you're done with the usage of it. Not a real big deal for me. Anyhow, I like the new tool. I think it's been useful thus far. In the past couple of days I've tested it out, and I'll let you know more in a couple of months when I've given it a good workout. But that's it, a very nice little tool for the tool shed. that's all I have for today. I didn't show that I had done some work on the strawberry beds. I had also planted a row of potatoes. We had company here for a couple of hours, 3 or 4 hours, so that interrupted the day, but in a nice way. And the last thing is I got the long bed on this truck, so the 6.5-foot bed. And so it should be pretty useful to me in the upcoming years. And it's probably the last truck I'm going to get. Well, this is Scott at the XFed Homestead. We'll see you next time.